Hello, John Perry here. I am the creator of Stated Clearly. I'm the guy that writes the scripts and draws the drawings and animates the animations. I don't normally get behind the camera and just talk to my audience here on this YouTube channel, but 2016 was a particularly difficult year in the world of science education, and I just want to talk about some of the problems that came up and what I plan to do in 2017 with Stated Clearly to address those problems. First off, back in July, we saw the grand opening of a brand new theme park called the Ark Encounter. This $100 million project features a giant model of Noah's Ark. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no problem with people wanting to celebrate their religious beliefs, and the artist in me is really impressed with the work that they've done at the Ark Encounter. The architecture is beautiful, the animal sculptures that they built to live inside the Ark are really well done. Unfortunately though, the Ark Encounter was built by a group called Answers in Genesis, and they are huge advocates of what I call the anti-biology doctrine. The doctrine goes like this: if evolution is true, then God does not exist. The reason I call this the anti-biology doctrine is that if a Christian accepts this doctrine as true, oftentimes they start preaching that if you want to be a good Christian, you must reject the science of evolution at all costs. This, of course, undermines the field of biology. Now, it's important to note that this doctrine actually has nothing to do with Christianity. Millions of Christians in America have no problem with the theory of evolution. Answers in Genesis, however, has made this doctrine the foundation of their ministry. On their website, they teach that the Earth is only 6,000 years old, that evolution is a lie, and last but not least, that dinosaurs once lived alongside humans, floating around on Noah's Ark. In other news, back in November we saw the election of Donald Trump as our brand new president and Mike Pence as our vice president. Now, whether or not you love these guys or hate these guys, if you care about science education, there is reason to be concerned. Donald Trump is an outspoken climate change denier, and Mike Pence believes that intelligent design, which is a religious idea based on the anti-biology doctrine, he believes that intelligent design should be taught in the science classrooms of our public schools as if it were a legitimate scientific theory. It is not a legitimate scientific theory. In the past, people have tried to get intelligent design into the public classrooms and they have failed, but Mike Pence has a plan to make it happen. He recently selected Devos to be the new head of the Department of Education, and what she plans to do is take money away from public schools and give that money to private schools that teach intelligent design so that they can now use our tax dollars to spread the anti-biology doctrine. So, what is Stated Clearly going to do about this? Well, first of all, I am going to double my production level in 2017. In the past, I only produced usually 3 or 4 animations. This year, I'm going to do 8. A lot of people don't know this, but Stated Clearly is not my actual job. During the daytime, I do freelance graphic design work to make a living, but this is beginning to change, because last year I started a fundraiser on patreon.com/Stated Clearly. On that website, people are able to sign up and pledge either $1 or $3 or $25, however much they want, per animation that Stated Clearly produces. Now, every time I publish a new animation, I just go onto patreon.com, click a little button, and it automatically collects all the contributions that people have pledged. This is extremely helpful for me. It's allowing me to do less client work and dedicate more time to Stated Clearly. You may have noticed that I am wearing a Make America Smart Again t-shirt, which features Bigfoot riding on the back of Triceratops. This t-shirt is the official 2017 Stated Clearly t-shirt. It was designed by artist Jordan Colvert. He's one of the guys who helps me out with illustration from time to time when I can't finish the projects on my own. And this t-shirt is available to anyone who is contributing to us on Patreon. So, in case you needed any more incentive, there it is. The reason it features Bigfoot riding on the back of Triceratops is that this year we will do an animation about Bigfoot. Does Bigfoot really exist? And we are going to do an animation about dinosaurs. Did dinosaurs ever live alongside humans? We will answer both of these questions using the tools of science. I'm really excited about these 2 videos because they will help us reach a broader audience. The dinosaur issue, of course, is one that's been brought up by the people at the Ark Encounter. Now, besides addressing the claims put forth by the Ark Encounter, we also want to do some videos addressing the claims put forth in the intelligent design movement. One of the key words of the intelligent design movement is irreducible complexity. we are going to do a series of animations showing how irreducibly complex structures evolve. Things like the bacterial flagellum and the human eye. What this will do is that when people are learning about intelligent design in their high school classrooms, thanks to Mike Pence, they will look things up on the internet and they're going to find Stated Clearly videos teaching legitimate science instead of the intelligent design stuff. The reason that I am so excited about Patreon and all the extra hours that I'm going to be able to dedicate to Stated Clearly this year is that Stated Clearly animations are having a real impact on real people. Earlier I talked about the Ark Encounter. Well, this year they plan to reach 1.2 million people. That's their goal. They want to have 1.2 million people visit their theme park. Well, this year alone, Stated Clearly animations reached 2.5 million people. Let me say that again. A YouTube channel that creates science animations is twice as effective as a $100 million theme park. This makes me very, very proud. Yes, 2016 was a difficult year in the world of science education, but together, we can make America smart again.